So here we go. I'm basically just going to get started. I'm literally just going to show you how I digitized this image. It's meant to be a 5x7 image. So I basically just go into Canva and I make sure the document is a 5x7 because that is the size of the hoop. Oh, also the customer did not want this circular like black background. So that's why I'm kind of like disregarding it. Otherwise, I would not have done that. And I'm basically just going to make it as large as it can be to fit inside of this document. Okay, so now we can download it. I get asked all the time, what format should you be downloading off of Canva? Hatch does not let you import SVG files. Unfortunately, it sucks so bad. So you're just gonna click on the page that you want to save and click on done, and then you can use a transparent background if you'd like, but you do not have to. It's completely preference choice, as well as it does only come with the pro features, so you know. So now that we're inside of the software, it's time to locate the design that you just saved to your laptop. So you're gonna find it probably in your recents folder or your downloads folder. Go ahead and drag it inside of the software. And it should pop up. If it doesn't, let me know and I'll help you. Then from there, you're gonna go underneath the toolboxes right here. There's lots of different things you can click on that will bring down this whole little menu. We're gonna be underneath the auto digitize features here, and we're gonna be using the click to fill feature. So we're just gonna click on the image and the software's gonna take a second. It's gonna take a second to detect all of the colors, okay? It's gonna take a second, especially if the image is blurry. So that is why I always recommend doing a very clear image, as clear as possible. We're gonna reduce the colors because of course we do not need 24. We only need pink and the gray and maybe the background. So we're probably gonna need about 3 colors. You can either type in the number that you want, or you can use these arrows to maneuver it up and down, and then you'll see it change accordingly up here in the process bitmap. You can also zoom in as well to get up close and personal to see what exactly is being picked up on. So I see the pink in the Jeep, which is perfect. I see the gray in the Jeep as well, which is perfect. And I see everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click OK. I'm gonna click undo so you can see how it looked before, and then click redo so you can see how it looked again. What we can do actually is to go onto Google and see if there's any way that we can find something clearer. So I'm gonna type in Jeep Grand Cherokee, and then you just type in like logo afterwards or PNG. With projects like this, I like to go about the design separately. So I'm gonna save the Jeep logo, and I'm also gonna save the Grand Cherokee logo as well. And I'm gonna digitize it separately and bring it into the software with the file and kind of shrink it and maneuver it into place. That way I don't have to worry about the quality diminishing for certain aspects. And the same thing here, the system detected 4 colors, but we only need 2 because it's literally just black and white. Press OK, and then something different here, I pressed on select to make sure that the image was clicked on. And to know that it's clicked on, you'll see the boxes kind of go onto it around. Then you go on to the left hand side underneath auto digitizing tab, click on auto digitize with the check boxes so you can pick on the color. Click on details for the black and click on omit for the white because we don't need it. Press on OK. As you can see, it went ahead and digitized everything for me, along with the trademark R at the bottom, which is awesome. I appreciate that, but we don't need it. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab it and click on delete. Click on the background image and delete that as well because we don't need it anymore. And I'm gonna make it pretty small, probably like 4 inches wide. And let's zoom in a little bit closer and make it all satin. Actually no, we'll keep it to Tommy. And so now from here, I'm going to save the design. I'm going to click on output design, click on export underneath that, and I'm just going to name it Jeep, literally, and save it as, actually, I'm going to save it as an EMB file so it's not going to be distorted once I bring it back into the software. An extra tip for you. So now I'm going to go back over to the design and go over to the folder with all the files that I just created, and I'm going to locate the Jeep file. Okay, so now we can bring the EMB file into the first image that I brought inside of the software, and I'm just going to adjust it to the design accordingly. Okay, so that is basically as close as we can get there. So now we're going to do the same thing again, but this time with the Grand Cherokee design. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing again with the Grand Cherokee aspect. I'm just going to shrink it and size it down to fit inside of the design. Now I'm just going to zoom in and begin working on the girl cursive aspect of the design. Yes, I do know this is very tedious, but this is just the things that you have to do to make the file look better when you're using the auto digitizing features. Okay, so now the girl aspect of the design is done. Let's go look at the preview and see what we're working with. This is what we have so far. Honestly, it looks pretty good, I must say. Alright guys, so here's the final product. It took quite a long time to get here, but I'm super excited with the final product. I honestly cannot complain about what I'm looking at here. I think it looks awesome. I changed the colors to best match the original image as best as I possibly could. See you guys in the next video. Bye guys!